Now you ask Paul, is this by our strength? Should we try to press on to live holy lives by our strength? And Paul is saying no. And if we continue, this is what Paul says. But if by the Spirit you put to death the misdeeds of the body, you will live. Because those who are led by the Spirit of God are the sons of God. So we see this, that it is the battle of a Christian is that of fighting sin. That you wake up every morning and you set a goal to fight against sin. You put to death the misdeeds of the body. And we may ask Paul, what are these misdeeds? What are these things that we are supposed to put to death? What is that constitute the sins that we put to death? And you go to Colossians chapter 3 verses 5, and Paul says this: put to death, therefore, what is earthly in you: sexual immorality, impurity, lust, evil desires, and greed, which is idolatry. The list is certainly not exhaustive. The list can go on and on and on, and we can open the scriptures and we see all those things that constitute of sin in the Christian life. And Paul is saying that although this list is not exhaustive, these are examples of what you're supposed to put to death in your sinful nature. And then we may ask, maybe Peter, what identity do we take on in this world as we try to relate with the world? What kind of identity? Because this can define how we fight sin in our lives, or this can define how we look at the sinful world. And 1 Peter chapter 2 verses 11 tells us this. Verses 11 and even 12 tells us this. Dear friends, I urge you as aliens and strangers in the world to abstain from sinful desires, which war against your soul. Verses 12. Live such good lives among the pagans, that though they accuse you of doing wrong, they may see your good deeds and glorify God on the day He visits us. So this is the identity we take on as believers, that we live as strangers in this world.